Welcome to another installment of Turn Up the AC Hot Takes with Reason on a solo edition. And we're going to jump right into this one. Devin Haney, Vasiliy Lomachenko, undisputed in the lightweight division. Weigh-ins were complete. Lomachenko came in ready at 135 pounds. Devin Haney weighed in at 134.9 pounds. Apparently, what the weigh-in that we saw was just for show. They had their private weigh-in earlier in the morning. And according to Vasiliy Lomachenko, it took Devin Haney 2 to 3 tries to make weight. I don't know how that's going to affect Devin Haney. We all saw him against Kambosos in the second fight. He looked extremely drained to make 135. Who knows? He might have looked worse, during that private weigh-in. That's my concern for Devin Haney. I mean, it ain't no excuse because Devin Haney has been vocal in the past about how hard it is to make 135, and that was over a year ago before he faced Kambosos. Yeah, man. So we're gonna see how he looks in the ring, but don't get it twisted. I'm giving the winner of this fight, in my opinion, he deserves all the credit in the world. I don't want to hear nothing about Lomachenko being old, Devin Haney, whatever you can make up about him if he ends up losing this fight. The winner of this fight deserves all the credit in the world, deserves all the praise. They deserve to be very high on the pound-for-pound boxing list. All that. They deserve everything that they're going to get after this fight. I've been looking forward to this fight, 3 years at least, 3-4 years since Devin Haney became Lomachenko's mandatory. I still feel like Lomachenko should have took the fight back then, because it would have been, in my opinion, a lot better shot for him to beat Devin Haney, because he was younger, less experienced. But, we're 4 years later. Devin Haney is now the guy, and Lomachenko is challenging for Devin Haney's undisputed crown. Devin Haney, this is his 5th consecutive fight against a fighter in the top 10 in his weight division. He had Linares, then Jojo Diaz, and then the 2 fights against Kambosos and now against Lomachenko. Lomachenko coming off a very, very tough fight against Jermaine Ortiz, where I thought at best for Loma he got a draw. But, boxing's a business, and the bigger name is Loma, and the bigger fight is Haney versus Loma. So Loma got the decision. I'm not going to say robbery because it was a very close fight, but I would not have been mad if you gave Ortiz the victory over Lomachenko. Lomachenko also has victories over Nakatani and Richard Comey recently. Let's talk about this fight. 50-50 fight. I think both guys have a real shot at winning. Lomachenko, I think if he's able to use his movements, his lateral movements, he needs all of his abilities tonight to beat Devin Haney. And he's got to get inside and see if he is really the superior fighter on the inside. Because if Devin Haney is able to keep Loma at bay, stay outside, of Loma's reach, and just box from the outside, Devin Haney could win going away. And it would probably be a boring fight for the average fan, for the casual fan. But, that would be, Devin Haney would win that fight. Now, what I hope and I think Devin Haney is going to do, I think Devin Haney is going to try to enforce the fact that he's the bigger fighter, the bigger, the stronger guy. I want to see him walk down Lomachenko. I want to see him keep Lomachenko on his back foot. I want to see him not allow Lomachenko to utilize his excellent movement, his excellent footwork. Because Lomachenko's one of the best in terms of, finding those angles and throwing punches from here and there. Similar to what a Manny Pacquiao used to do. The movements, the awkward angles that he comes at. So I think if Lomachenko is able to do that, he has a really good chance at winning this fight. Devin Haney comes in with a record of 29-0, 15 knockouts. Lomachenko, I want to say he's 17-2. Let me see, 17-2 with 11 knockouts. I think I'm gonna go with Devin Haney in this fight. I think he's just, at this point in their careers, He's the better fighter in my opinion. Things might have been different if they fought 3-4 years ago, but I just feel like Devin Haney is really finding his stride in the sport of boxing. All the credit to Devin Haney, because he could have been petty and not gave Lomachenko the fight and moved up to 140. But Devin Haney's all for the big fights, and we're still unsure what he's going to do after, if he's able to be, victorious against Lomachenko. Personally, I would love for him to stay at 135 and fight a Shakur or fight a Tank, but I think the most logical move for him would be to go up to 140 and fight and force the match between the winner of Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. Since Devin Haney is undisputed, he can go up and make that happen. But first, you got to get past Lomachenko, and that ain't no easy task. I feel like Devin Haney should try to beat Lomachenko up, whether you stop him or not. I feel like he needs to try to just beat him up, physically hurt him, bloody him up. If Loma tries to get too close, clinch. I don't care what nobody says. That's a part of the game. Clinching is a part of boxing. So you can not like it or you can like it. It don't matter. I want to talk about the push. A lot of people all over social media and comment sections are hating on Devin Haney for doing that, saying, oh, Loma's been super respectful. That was a bad move on your part, blah, 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 blah. If you're upset about somebody getting pushed at a weigh-in, you are watching the wrong sport. This is boxing. This is a warrior sport. This happens more times than not. I mean, look at Tank. He pushed Rolly off, and Rolly fell off the stage. He pushed Pitbull Cruz. He tried to push Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia was ready for it. Go back to Terrence Crawford when he fought Jose Benavidez Jr. Jose Benavidez Jr. pushed him, and then Crawford threw a punch. I mean, come on. What are we talking about? This is what boxing is, man. Haney is probably angry at the weigh-in because he was hungry as hell. I mean, shit. He was probably weight drained, so he was very, very mad. He just wanted to get everything over with and get to Saturday night so he can get in the ring and do his thing, With all that being said, I mean, it's boxing, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people they're gonna touch each other. I mean, when they fight, they're gonna be punching each other in the face. But we got people upset over a push. Come on now. This is what it's all about. Undisputed. Devin, the Dream Haney, Vasiliy High-Tech Lomachenko. Doesn't really get much bigger than this in the lightweight division. Let's enjoy this fight. Go cop that pay-per-view. I definitely am, and I can't wait to watch it. Like I said, I think I got Devin Haney winning. I'm gonna say by unanimous decision. I'm gonna go like 116, 112. I got Devin Haney winning. I think it's gonna be a pretty entertaining fight, back and forth. And I think as the middle rounds come up to the later rounds, I feel like Devin Haney is gonna pull away. Because one thing I've noticed about Devin Haney is he makes great adjustments throughout the fight. And I don't see this being no different. Loma got to get started fast. He got to rack up the rounds early, and see if he can pull it off. Yeah, man. So those are my predictions. I think Devin Haney wins, unanimous decision, and then I believe he's gonna move up to 140, and hopefully challenge the winner of Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez at the 140 division. So, thanks for listening. This has been Reason. Turn up the AC hot takes. Once again, I got Devin Haney over Lomachenko. Let me know in the comment section why I'm wrong, why you think Lomachenko is going to win, or why you agree with me and you say Haney's going to win, and what do you think is next for both fighters. Until next time, this has been Reason. Turn up the AC hot takes, and we're out.